Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and today we're going to be talking about the fight between Alberto Puello and the fight and San, Sandro Martins, Sandor Martins, and this fight is a WBC super lightweight title. We're going to be talking about the tactics today and the prediction as well. This fight is coming up on the 29th of March. It's a good matchup, no doubt about that. It's for the title, and both boxers are confident. It's got momentum. Puello is undefeated. No doubt about that. He's undefeated in 23 fights. Got about 10 knockouts, and Sandro Martin is the retired Mickey J Garcia the boxer called Nick Garcia, everybody knows him, had a good fight against Lopez, Teofimo Lopez, had him down twice and still lost on the decision. So he's not a walkover, no doubt about that in my mind. We've seen him fight, I've seen him fight several times. He's a good fighter, he's slicky, and he's got movement, and he's got elusiveness. And these are very important points he needs to win a fight. Against a person like Puello, both of them are southpaws, and it's a very technical fight. Both of them are technically sound, and counter punchers as well. The question we're asking today, who is going to take the cue? Who's going to be the first one to attack? Because both of them like, hanging around for you to come in without their southpaw stance. They're just coming, tapping you a little bit at them, coming with a punch, or one to the down, tap you along, tap you with foot, and then come to the body. We've seen it happen several times against their fight. That is how Alberto Puello defeated Gary Russell. He appeared tentative in the first place, but he wasn't. He was bidding his time, taking his time to punch, and he needs that again today because the person he's fighting on the 29th he's got confidence as well. He's got momentum as well. He's fought two big names and gave a good account of himself. Puello, on the other hand, is dangerously underrated. He's a very good fighter. He has that lanky frame, and then he uses it very well. With his punches, southpaw stance. He's got hasn't got the kind of venom most people think he gets, but he's a good man because Sandor Martins hasn't got that kind of venom as well. But they are good fighters. It's not going to be a walk in the park for any of the fighters. We'll see what happens on the 29th of March. This next month, we'll see. As we said, both boxers are southpaws, and then we'll tell you and the tactics to win in no particular order in Embiid. Counter punchers, both boxers, very technically gifted fighters. They've got that slick, the movement are okay, the head and body movements are okay, and they can nullify a fight by holding and still spoil the fight a little bit, especially when they're under attack. They can spoil the fight, both of them. So it's going to be a very close fight, to say the least. Work rate is going to be paramount. It's going to be paramount in this fight. We're talking about the both boxers. Whoever uses the system, particular order, wins the fight. So we're looking at it from that angle. And both boxers are slick. They will bring it to the table in the fight. Martin set Mickey Garcia to retirement, and his great achievement, no doubt about that. Mickey is a boxer. We all know, fine boxer, fine fighter. He only lost to when he came up 2 weights up against Spence. He lost, that is it. And then Martin, put him in his place and made him retire from fighting, Having said that, I say that Puello is not an easy fighter as well. He's undefeated. He's got and he's been fighting, but he's as I said, he's I'm not saying he's avoided, but he's not regarded as one of the best. But I think he's one of the best because the title he's holding is WBC Super Lightweight, and the person he beat for the title is not an easy walkover, Gary Russell, and he's fighting for a title in WBA against Venezuela. I hope they will unify. If they win, both of them win. It's going to be a good match to see because the first one was a blast, honestly. So we'll love to see it, but that is for another day. We're thinking ahead now. You never know. It could happen, it could not, whatever, you know. As we said before, both boxers are sleek. For any of them to win, you know, they have to come. It has to come who is more aggressive than the other. Because we'll say both of them are counter punchers. We'll see who will take the cue, who will be the first to attack, and then what follows next. Because if they do not attack and wait for the other person to attack, it's going to be a dull match. You know, people are going to boo them off the ring. You know, these days the fans do not have patience for fights like that. We've seen it happen to Shakur Stevenson in his hometown. You know, so people pay you, they pay the gate, and when they come, they expect action. They expect for a tear up, more or less. You know, so we'll see what happens. Because both boxers are counter punchers, as we said before. So it might end up not being a hot match, not being the kind of fight we expected, because it might be dull technically. They're looking to cancel each other one way or the other. But let us see what happens. Let us not suggest things that are not possible. Whoever is going to win this fight, pressure is going to be key. He has to come from the inside, attack the body. He must attack the body of the boxer because these guys are sleek, they are technical, they are moving masters. They master distance. They fight from a distance level, and you're very close to him, but you don't catch him. It's just like we've seen Bivol do that against Betabiev the other day in the first and the second fight, so to say. And let us see what happens between these two guys. They are technically gifted fighters, no doubt about that. And they haven't got too much power, even though they can take you out as well, Ability to time the punches coming in is key for both boxers. If they're able to time the other boxer, their opponent, and time his punches, and take a sting out of the punches and come back and make him, miss and make him pay. Body shots are very important in this fight because, as you said, they are sleek, they move, So it's very important you stop that movement. And how do you stop it? It's attack on the body punches from all angles, the solar plexus, you come through the solar plexus and you come through the, left hook to the liver. They are very painful punches, We've seen it. We do not want to overemphasize on this, but we've seen that the body punches does the damage when you get it well, proper. We saw a whole giant, Chinese giant Zhang go down on it, and he was almost crying, I feel for him though. Having said that, I would say that elusiveness is also key. If you can be elusive and do not let yourself be caught, fighting from the inside is key, because both boxers Puello is longer, Puello is taller. So Sandor Martin, will have to come attack through the body. Has to be steady on the body, especially from the first half of the fight. If you can take the first 6 rounds and then attack the body consistently, it does affect the movement of the boxer. It does discourage him, and he will think twice before coming forward. These are things you make. They're mostly psychological in a way. When somebody you're in the ring, you're in a fight with, do not want to engage again because he's scared of what is going to come after him after he engages. So it's very important to create that situation, create that moment. And once you do that, you have an advantage, to say the least. The key to victory here is pressure, educative pressure. The body, the head, the body, the head, and everything. Our time is up. We do not have a night time to go. Do have a nice day and God bless. Bye.